The sky nice the same, the stars, the moon.
And now, my lucky 44th little Dutch boy, you must scrub Daddy Carol. What the fuck? Come on!
Well, goddamn, you take a vacation and you never hear the end of it. Fucking shit. You know, I was taking a bit of a sabbatical from Spax3 here. Yeah, just, I've reached my limit of bullshit with him, and it was getting really hard to even tolerate looking at this shit. I mean, for God's sakes, guys, he doesn't just review a game. He just, you know, it's a fucking series. He can't sit down and say, yeah, this game is good. No, he's got to talk about everything relating to the game. And God, it's like just, it's getting open brain surgery. And you're sitting there and you're like, God, when is it going to end? It's just, damn. You know what it reminds me of? Anybody ever play Resident Evil Survivor? Seriously. There is a fucking part in that game where they're talking about a specific chemical they need to get to make, you know, all the big bad monsters and shit. And the way they get it is by making somebody become afraid. And so they have to go into the brain after that person becomes fearful and pull the shit out of the pituitary gland. So do you know what way they came up with to get this shit out of the person? They fucking do surgery on them when they're awake. They don't use anesthetic. The person's screaming as they're cracking the skull open, and they're afraid by then, so when they rip out the pituitary gland, they get plenty of the shit they're looking for. That's what it feels like I'm doing. It feels like I'm getting, you know, feels like somebody's cracking my fucking head open and ripping out shit. You know, and there's no anesthesia. I got no mercy here. God, it's just, it's really the same thing. Every Spax review is the same thing. I'm gonna prove it to you. Okay? It all starts out with him sitting in front of the camera. Well, hello there, gamer fans. You know, doing his fucking thing, talking about, you know, blah blah blah. This is a game I'm gonna review and blah blah blah. You know, and he's got some shitty soundtrack. You know, he can't pick a decent sound clip. All right, I may not have the best taste in music, but by God, man, at least I mix it up a little bit. Every one of these videos has started with something different. You know, a little techno, some rap, some rock. It doesn't fucking matter. But I'm mixing the shit up. But he's picking stuff that's fucking horrible. Yeah, you know, what the fuck? So, you know, it has a shitty music that lays over, and he, you know, does his introduction. And then he spends like 2 or 3 minutes talking about shit not related to the game. You know, oh, this is how I feel about Sonic, gamer fans. You know, going on and on at length about shit I don't care about. And then he gets into the game, and he talks about it for 5 seconds. And then he goes off and he bitches about voice acting. And he's always got to have like 5 categories of sound. Who does that? God, I don't give a shit if there's a difference between sound effects, voice acting, music, and weapon effects. You know what? How about you just call the fucking thing sound and tell me, is it good or is it bad? And if it's bad, maybe you can elaborate on it. And you can say, oh, it was bad because. But you don't need to break it up into 20 fucking sections. Yeah, and I just got the irony of that, so fuck off if any, yeah. Because I'm doing like 100 sections on this, but fuck you. Alright. Yeah, the irony did hit me on that. So anyway, yeah, so I took a vacation. I needed to fuck a girl and to, you know, have some fun and go to a party and do shit like that, and I feel a little bit recharged here. God, man! I'm watching this guy on my computer. Why am I doing that? I could be doing anything else. Oh, I gotta remember the point of this. It's my point of this, and it's, yeah, my grand fucking plan. Why do I feel like my grand plan is going to be about as successful as Starscream's plan when it comes to taking over and, you know, kicking Megatron off the team? Fuck. So anyway, we're on part 5D. We're going into it, and good old Spax he's taking a break from Sonic. You know, I think he burnt out a little bit on that, like I burnt out on him a little bit. So he's moving into Mario Brothers. And not just, you know, like, you couldn't just do Mario Brothers or one of the Mario games. He's got to do all of them. But he can't even do it like a normal series. It can't just be like Mario Brothers throughout history, right? You know, here's a retrospective. You know, try a game trailers type approach. No. He's going to do just Mario on the fucking virtual console. Because we all know how different those games are from the normal ones, right? Like, okay, anybody want to play Spot the Difference? Anybody want to take the time to make a video and do Spot the Difference between the normal version of a fucking game and the and the Wii version of it? Guess what? There's probably not going to be a lot of differences. Nothing worth doing a video review about, for God's sake, man. But Spax is going to do it. So, fuck it. Let's jump into it. Oh, God, this abortion of a review is about to begin, folks.
Rated E for everyone.
Rated R for robbery, and that's 44.
Hello, gamer fans. Spax here. Welcome to segment 4 of Cartoon Network ASN Game Reviews. I've been gaming for a while, and my first game system was the NES.
Here's a visual demonstration of the controller, in case you're too retarded to know what an NES
I ever
is.
got into was Mario.
No, the first series he got into was
cool
Rape.
thing for me about retro games, most of them are on the Wii.
Oh, another controller. I love how he demonstrates what he's talking
So
about.
I figured, let's go back to the past and take a
Because
look
I'm
at some
fucking
of Mario's
retarded.
games.
I somehow slapped my keyboard and got to this review without knowing what video games are.
So, everyone, get ready for
10 to 1 he asphyxiates himself with that in bed.
Super Mario.
Oh god, what is this? Nice borders.
The game that
Way
made
to,
me the gamer
way to use
I
a
am
paint
today.
program professionally,
Super Mario
fat boy.
Brothers, the first game I ever played.
Yes, gamer
You start
fans.
with 3 lives, and you're allowed to play as 1 player or 2 players.
Seriously?
Mario and the second player Luigi.
Oh, come on, man. Nobody's this retarded. Everybody
You
knows
collect
this
power-ups
game.
Like the super mushroom, which makes
Oh,
you
thank
grow
you.
into Super
I thought it,
Mario.
killed me. That's why I always ran away from the
Fire
mushrooms.
flower turns you into Fire Mario and gives you a
Oh,
weapon.
God.
Fireballs. You shoot them, and you kill your enemies.
Oh, well, of
And
course.
Starman makes you invincible for about 10 to 12 seconds.
Oh, thank you for that estimate. You could have just timed it, but thanks for just guesstimating. Since you're being all professional and
Another
shit.
cool thing about this game is that you get a variety of enemies.
No, you
Goombas,
don't.
Koopas, Paracoopers, Fuzzy Beetles, Hammer Brothers,
You got
Frogmen,
Goombas,
Goopers,
plants,
Black
and
Teeth,
turtles.
Bullet
That's
Bill,
about
and
it.
of course, Bowser.
Bowser,
I like the
yeah.
controls. Jumping, running, shooting, and swimming are all nice.
They really mixed it up with the
object
gameplay.
of the game
You
is
can
to
run,
complete
or
4
you can
levels
jump.
in each of the 8 worlds
It's
without
genius!
jumping over holes, avoiding enemies, breaking some bricks in the first level.
God. Is he
Second
really
level
doing
levels
this?
May feature the same thing. Or
Is
go
he seriously going to
underwater,
try and explain
or
the
under the
series to
water.
us?
In the third level of each
I mean, my
world,
god, man, I'd
you're
rather
usually
have
jumping
Billy
across
MC give me
trees
the
or
ins and the outs of Mario
or running
Brothers.
across a bridge,
Electrical
avoiding
Beast could do it,
cheat
you know?
Level 4
Anybody
of
but
each world,
Spax.
you go
At
through
least
a
those two would be
fortress with
entertaining.
fire and such
You know,
until you
Billy
hit
really
Bowser.
puts his heart into it. But Spax is treating
Once
us like
you
we're
reach
retarded,
Bowser, you
like
either
we've
shoot
never
across
heard of
2
the game
fireballs
before.
until he falls.
Nobody is this
Or you have
stupid,
to reach
man.
the axe in the back
Everybody
and
knows
fall
this
into the
game.
wall.
Even people who don't play video games know it. God, what a
I think
dipshit.
this game is pretty good so far. Well,
No,
you're
I
not
think
gonna
it's
believe this,
horrible.
But this game also
God.
has an awesome glitch. Yeah, a glitch that's awesome.
No.
Called the
You
Minus
lie.
World.
Yeah, the minus
The
world.
Minus World is basically
That's
the water
basically a
level
code word
but I
for
recommend it
Spax's
anyway so you can
home
practice
planet,
the water
the minus world, where all negative losers go. Yeah, drown yourself, Spax. Entertain me, fat boy,
here's
and
something I
drown.
learned myself. Going for the middle
Right.
pipe instead of
You
the
know
first
it's a
pipe
lie
before
when
the
it starts
text
with
comes
him
up
saying,
that says, "Welcome
and
to
here's
World
something I
6."
learned myself.
If you go into that before the text comes up, you'll skip worlds 2 through 4.
You
and go
robbed
to
that
world
from a
5.
forum. Everybody
I find
knows
that
it.
pretty cool.
I don't know where you got
For
it.
an
Maybe
overall
NeoGaf,
awesome game, and
maybe
a game that has launched
Kotaku,
one of the greatest
you
series to
know,
ever exist.
Newgrounds, but
I'm giving this
you
game a
didn't come up
score.
with that on your
10
own.
out of 10.
I mean, my god, man. When you're doing a game review, there are certain things that you need to take into account. One, the people watching it are not retards. They're watching it because they know what the fucking game is.
Now let's go
You
from
need to
8-bit
bring something to the
16-bit.
table they have
Let's
not
play
seen
the game for
before.
the Super
Some
Nintendo,
piece of
Super
information
Mario World.
that is interesting. And not, oh, Super Mario Brothers was really Doki Doki Panic that was reskinned.
Well, in the
Fuck
opener,
that.
you get to
I
pick up
know
Koopa
that. I
Shells,
play the Mario Brothers
and you get
games.
to ride a
You need to
dinosaur
tell
in
me
the
something
ocean.
I
Plus
don't
the
know.
scenery's a
You
lot
need to
more
tell me
colorful
something
than what you see in the
interesting,
DS game.
unique,
And this
something
time you
other
select
people
your
have
levels
never
on a
seen
map
before, haven't heard before.
Well, the
You know,
gameplay
a
is
trick
identical
maybe
to
that's
Super
not
Mario Bros.
readily known,
Running,
a
jumping,
secret,
swimming, and such.
interesting
And that's
backstory into the
good for
characters or
people
the creators,
familiar to the past
but you're not even doing that.
There's also
You're
been
telling me
some boosts
basic
with
shit
that
a
as well.
retard knows.
For
People who
instance,
don't
you got
play
the
video
spin
games
jump,
aren't
which
going to
is
watch a
throwing
review of
blocks
this
beneath you
video
and
game.
enemies in one
The
hit.
people who do play it are
Using
going
a
to
new
watch it.
power-up,
So why are you
Super
treating
Jump,
those
which
people
turns
like they've
into
never
cape
played it
mode, which
before?
allows
It
you to
doesn't make
spin attack
sense.
with your cape to kill
God,
enemies
what
in
the
your path.
fuck?
Getting a running
And besides,
start,
you're
jumping,
doing a
and holding
fucking
the dash
Wii
button.
review.
You are
Shouldn't you
able
be
to fly
spotting
as
the
well.
differences? Shouldn't you be telling me what makes this unique?
And with Yoshi,
No, you're just
you have
reviewing
the
Mario
ability to
Brothers. So
stomp
what was the whole
enemies
fucking
with one
point of
hit.
talking about them being on the
Hit them with your
Wii?
tongue.
God, you're
So
retarded.
far, this game has many different
But of
environments,
course, that's
many
asking too
different
much,
enemies,
right?
too many
I mean, my
frames per
God.
time, and many
For him to
hidden
do that,
paths.
I think hell would have to freeze over. It's just never gonna happen.
There's also a hidden world called a special zone.
A special zone? I didn't know that. It's not like Nintendo Power told me that 10 years ago. God! Thanks for the newsflash, asshole. God damn it!
Updated many things, making it
Yeah,
even
what's a
more
rating?
exciting.
Let's see, it's
Another
10 out of 10
perfect
maybe?
score. 10 out of 10.
Oh, what a shock! God. Oh, another perfect game. Of course. We could never criticize it for anything. Oh, God, I want to hit myself with a bat, stick my face in a blender, and light myself on fire. Oh, what unique things do you have to share? What great secrets are you going to tell me? Maybe that it used a new controller? That it was on the N64? God. Oh my God, is he being quiet?
Well, we got some
Aw,
great
shit.
controls of running and jumping.
I was building up hope there.
And you can do a cool little triple jump at times too, which will help you along the way.
Are you serious? You're telling me I could do a triple jump?
And you must jump into them.
Quickly, I need to get to GameFAQs and explain to them the magnificent triple jump he speaks of. Oh my God, I'm gonna be, you know, a legend for breaking that kind of news to them. God, it's like he read out of the instruction manual. That's what he did. He took the instruction manual and he's reading verbatim what the fuck it says. That's his game review. That's what he's doing. It's not even a review. He's just reading the fucking instruction manual to me. You can do a triple jump. You can rotate the camera. Be sure to pick up power-ups. Avoid the bad guys. Well, thanks there. Thanks for that insightful knowledge. God, he sucks at reviews.
Don't mess with Mario.
Yeah. You're so fucking funny, man.
Like in the past Mario games, you get power-ups in this one.
Oh, yeah,
Like there's a wing
here we
cap
go.
which allows
He's
you
going
to
to
fly.
talk about the power-ups.
You have the Vanish Cap,
God.
which makes Mario transparent and allows him to pass through.
Really?
any
I thought the Vanish Cap made him, you know, get
And you have
explosive
the Bubble
diarrhea.
Cap, which makes
Thanks for
Mario
clearing that up.
invincible and allows him to walk underwater. Mario's jump from 2D to 3D is definitely a successful one. But I do have one little complaint about this first 3D game.
Oh, let's hear this.
The camera. Many times it's annoying and a huge pain.
Are you fucking kidding
You
me?
have the ability to
The
change
game
the
was
mode of
known
the
for
camera,
being,
but it
oh,
doesn't always
God.
work better.
It was like the first 3D game that was good because the camera worked. And you're bitching about that? It's the one thing that makes the game unique, and that's the one problem you have? It's the same thing he bitches about in Sonic. It's the exact same thing he bitches about in Sonic. The camera. Unbelievable. He's taken the same argument and he's putting it on a new series. God, if he could somehow bitch about Griffith, that would be like his wet dream come true. Thank God Griffith never touched Mario, or we'd never hear the end of this. Okay. Let's see what insightful shit he has for this one.
Here is a racing game where you
A racing game, you say? I thought Mario Kart involved, you know, brain surgery, or flying a NASA shuttle. Yeah, right, because the physics of this game were so fucking good that, you know, the weight class actually mattered one bit. Either you were Bowser or you weren't Bowser, and that was pretty much fucking it. You were either a one-ton fat ass or you weren't.
Racing, you can pick up power-ups and weapons to help attack
Oh,
enemies.
God, do you see what I mean?
However,
How
the
retarded
opponent
does he
will
think
do
we
you
are?
well.
All you do in this game is drive and shoot shit at each other. And he's explaining that that's what you do in the game.
These races a lot of fun.
Oh.
But the best thing in this game is the multiplayer. In 2-player,
About the only
you
honest
and a
thing this
friend
dumb
can play
fucker has
through
said
main
the
game,
entire time.
While 2 to 4 players could do versus mode and battle mode. For a fun racing game and possibly the best multiplayer
What do you guess, 10
on
out of
the virtual
10?
console, I give this game an 8 out of 10.
Oh, well, thanks for explaining it, right? Because you don't need to tell me why you knocked 2 points off. Let's just leave it an 8 out of 10. That's good enough. I like how he superimposes great over that, like you can even read
those
it.
are all the Mario games I have.
Look at the edges on this. Autistic 13-year-olds on fucking 4chan can do better fucking paint, you know, pictures than this dipshit. Oh, is it over? Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I'm religious now. It's over. Yeah, thanks for telling me it was your gameplay. Right. Like I believe that 1 second. I think what really happened is he found a way to remove the little watermark from game trailers that were in the other videos. That's why we only had one copyright theft so far. I'm sure more are coming, though, so we're just going to have to wait. Oh, God. I'm losing faith in humanity watching this shit. Ripped by Spax. So, well, we're gonna count that as a theft, so that's 45. Next review, Super Paper Mario. Ooh, I can't wait! Visit EB Games. He's still whoring that thing out. Like, anybody wants to shop at that fucking hell house. God, they rob you blind there. Oh, and that's 46. Ah, shit. Thank God it's over. So, what do we learn about Mario Brothers? Well, apparently there are enemies that you want to avoid, getting power-ups is good, and trying to not die is a smart strategy. Thank you, Spax, for enlightening us all with these great and deep insights into these games. I don't think any of us would survive if you had not told us such things. You fucking cunt. God, I mean, come on. He's treating us like we're retarded. It's just insulting. There was nothing interesting in that review. There was nothing unique in that review. You talked about 4 games and you told me nothing that I couldn't have found out if I had just opened up the instruction booklet. God damn it, man. Alright, well, that's the end of 5D. I have a proposition, because I'm losing my mind with this. I'd like to get somebody to help me out on this. I could use another commentator. I could use some people to help me out with this. Somebody just to sit down and watch this shit with me so I don't lose my mind, because doing commentaries on this is draining as hell, and it'd be nice to have somebody to play off of. So if anybody's interested, contact me on my YouTube page at GamesGoodMeBad, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, take it easy, have a good day.